Do you want to lose weight and get healthy? Let's do this together. Come on, come on, I'm waiting. Come on, come on, let's do it. Come on, I'm here, I'm waiting. Chop chop. Hi, I'm Pinky. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video for this lifestyle channel, so bear with me. I've got a few things I want to get through, and then you can see if you want to subscribe, like the video below, leave comments. Let's do this thing together. Let's talk about what the purpose of this channel is, a little bit about who I am and why I've decided to do this, and why I've decided to do it publicly, because yeah, I'm not a big put your things out in public kind of person, but you know, things happen in life, and this is where I am right now. I want to help inspire at least one person out there to get healthy with me, and if that happens, then it's worth putting all of my laundry on display. So I'm briefly going to touch on a few subjects, and these will include where my weight is at now, where I want to be, what exercises I'm currently doing, a little bit about my diet, and you know, other videos that I will be adding on later. And I want you guys to suggest videos for me too. I'm happy to do anything. I'm 100% honest. No, I've had enough of hiding from experiences and ridicule and blah 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 blah. So I'm here now, open, honest, happy to take it all, happy to encourage you. If I can do it, anyone can do it. This is the beginning, this is the start of my video. This is my first week coming back to the exercise world and healthy eating world, and I want you to be a part of that week too. Right, so jump straight in, righty nowy, these are not wordies, but we shall see. Anywho, I'm so happy you're here. This is super exciting. We're going to lose weight together. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get healthy, we're going to lose weight, we're going to feel amazing, we can climb mountains, we can conquer our dreams, we can do anything. We're here, we're now, we're inspired. Now let's get down to business. So, to begin with, I will tell you honestly what my weight is. I've only taken a few measurements. I'm not going ridiculous, because as long as the bulk areas are covered, I mean, everywhere else doesn't really matter. It all just kind of gets lower or gets bigger. So okay, my current weight is about 125 kilos, which works out to be 275 pounds. My height is 5'1" or 156 centimeters. So in order to have a healthy BMI, my weight should be 56 kilos or 123 pounds thereabouts. I'm sorry, it's started raining, so hopefully the sound isn't too bad and you can hear me okay. I'm happy to be within 10 kilos or 22 pounds of that healthy BMI. So in order to lose the full lot, I need to lose 70 kilos or approximately 154 pounds. That's a lot. So that's more, you know, well more than what I will hopefully weigh at the end of my healthy journey. So I'm definitely two humans all tucked inside here right now. And I need to get rid of one of them, and hopefully it's that nasty little mean voice one that does not encourage you whatsoever and undermines all of your good work. So I'm hoping that I can lose her, and she can go away forever, and she won't be welcome back inside this human at least. My measurements. Okay, so I measured around my belly button to my back, and that worked out to be 55 inches or 140 centimeters. My upper left arm, so I did it about here, I did it all the way around, was 19 inches or 48 centimeters. And I also did my left thigh, which was 29 inches or 74 centimeters. Now, I'm not going to check my weight or check my measurements for 5 months. 5 months. No weighing, no measuring, no thinking about it. It's about how I feel on the inside. Because if I don't feel good on the inside, I can't feel good on the outside, and neither can you. It just doesn't work that way. So I have decided my weigh-in week will be about the first week of February next year, as I did my first exercise video, which you will see later. I did that in the first week of September, so it'll work out to be 5 months, thereabouts. I will make a video about why I don't want to have any scales or any measurements or any weight checking during these 5 months. In a little happy nutshell, it's basically what I said before, that in order to feel good on the outside, you need to feel good on the inside. I have lost a bit of weight before and couldn't see it because my inside was ugly and tormented and cruel and nasty. Therefore, when I lost it, ended up being about 40 kilos, which would be about 70 pounds that I lost. That did nothing at all. Actually it's more like 90 pounds. Anyways, doesn't matter, because I couldn't see it, I didn't care, I was still mean and horrible, I still didn't want to go out in public, I still was scared of being ridiculed and taunted and tormented, and and it happens no matter how big or small you are. So and I'll make a video about this because I feel that it is the most important part that I need to get right for myself, and I am sure you or someone someone out there has the same trouble, and it is that voice on the inside that treats you mean, and you need to fix it, to fix that mean voice inside your head. So I also have physical ailments, which is why my exercising is going to be quite restricted. I can't do anything that involves floor work, bending my knees, or twisting my torso, so I have to be extremely wary. I will quickly go over what physical ailments I have, starting from the top down. So firstly, I suffer from chronic headaches. Not only does it come from my vision, but it's from a few other things as well. I'll go into a bit more detail of things in another video. If you guys are interested, comment below and I'll make a video about all the things that are making this body a bit hard to exercise, to move around. So chronic headaches. And then I also have a twisted spine. The top and the bottom of my spine twist opposite directions. That's due to hip and knee problems. So also with my back, I have bulging discs in my lower back, which are very painful. Then my hips, so when I was younger I had hip operations and it never healed properly. So they struggle to have any stress put on them at all. They can dislocate, they can pop out of place, they can just ache, pretty much is what they do all the time. So I have to be careful to not overwork and stress those joints. Because of the trouble that I had with my hips, my knees have suffered. Due to this, my right knee has a meniscal tear, and the meniscus that has been torn gets caught in the hinge if I overwork the joint. So I can't even bend that knee really. I shouldn't be bending. Because of that, because of my right knee being so bad, my left knee's had to compensate, and it doesn't like it at all. Trust me. I hear him at night going, "How dare you? How dare you ruin your other knee? I need relief." That's what it says to me all the time. I'm like, dude, shut up. You can build a bridge and get under it. And then moving down to the last thing, which is my heels. I have developed bone spurs in my feet, and they're excruciating. I have dealt with pain, trust me, okay? I know what it's like to hurt, and those things, they are just horrendous to deal with when they're playing up, which is anytime I walk, anytime I put any weight on my body, on my feet, like anytime my feet have to hold myself up is when they hurt, and I just have to learn how to live with that pain. They're extremely painful. They can be the most painful thing out of all of the ailments that I currently have. But you know, they can leave me bedridden for a few days because I can't put any weight on my feet at all. But you know, you do what you got to do. So I have to fight through these pains, and I have to make something happen, because you can't spend your life bedridden unless, you know, it's absolutely necessary, and I need to find ways to get past this pain and to become a fuller human and experience fuller human things. So I'll also talk about why I don't like to take many medications. I only tend to take medication if it's absolutely necessary. I think that our immune systems need to develop on their own. I think that's very important. I also think that if you're taking pain medication, you're just hiding the fact that you're feeling pain. Therefore, you will do things that could damage whatever it is you're trying to mask even more. And that damage can be irreparable. So I prefer to feel where there's pain, so I know not to overdo it or stress it or whatever. Know how much I can handle. Also, it just increases my pain threshold so that I can handle more pain, and then hopefully it's just not as predominant, that hurt that I'm feeling all the time. Anywho, to finish off the ailment section, I will also tell you I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS. So my hormones are all out of whack. It makes it very difficult for me to lose weight in general, because there's obviously different degrees of this syndrome, and mine are quite high. I also have, because of it, I have my ovaries are lined with cysts, and they can just pop when they want to, and it's extremely painful. It brings me to the floor most of the time, and it makes me cry, and I'm not a big crier unless it's something cute. Like, I cry from cuteness and in like movies or whatever, but for pain reasons I'm usually pretty good. I can handle it. But yeah, when they pop, they freaking hurt. Alright, freaking hurt. So yeah, and it also affects my mood. Like, different foods can affect my mood. I have to be careful with what I choose, but I haven't been, because I haven't really cared about my physical self that much, you know. So that's what this is about too. It's about learning to love you and doing all the good things you should do for yourself, whether, you know, you're -7 or +57 in clothing sizes, whatever. You need to love you, and that's the whole point of this. Is I want to love myself, and I want to encourage at least one person out there to love themselves as well, because we deserve it. We're humans, and we deserve everything that comes along with that. Alright, so we're up to exercises. Now, usually when I begin to exercise to try and lose weight or get healthy, I overdo it, like too much. I hit too hard too fast. So say I commit to doing 30 minutes a day of walking. By the third day, I am doing 2.5 hours of walking and killing myself until I collapse. Like, you know, I'll just be able to do it for 2 weeks, and then I'm in too much pain to continue, and I have to start all over again. But I have to deal with the recovery time in between. And during that, you know, 2.5 hours of walking, I have developed, you know, chafe, like skin broken between my legs from the chafing. My heels are all split open from the rubbing on the back of the runners. I also increase the pain in my joints and all of that jazz. Like, it's just ridiculous. I go too hard, too fast. So this time I've dedicated myself to stay taking it easy, taking it slow and easy, right? So for the first week, I'm doing 30 minutes a day of exercise on the treadmill. Just 30 minutes on the treadmill, followed by some arm exercises. And you will see those very soon. You'll get to see me walking on the treadmill and lifting those arm weights to try and reduce all this. And I'm going to do that every month, that you will be able to see where I'm at exercising. I'll tell you what exercises I'm doing, and I'll also show you myself on the treadmill around the same time, so you can hear if my breath is getting better, if I'm coping any better with the exercise, how fast I'm going, what incline I'm on. I'm hoping to do more repetitions of the arm exercises rather than just the one. So more about this video that I'll be making. This is going to be my, like, where are we up to health-wise video. So you will see me on the treadmill, you will see me doing the arm exercises again. I will talk about what's hurting, what's not hurting, how I feel, if I feel that any clothes are feeling a bit looser, how I'm feeling mentally as well, if I feel happier, if it's easier to get out of bed in the morning, if there's more of a spring in my step, all of that jazz you'll be able to know about. And I want you to tag me in your videos as well. If you do this once a month, the first week of that month is when you film it, and then you put it up, tag me in it so I can watch you and your progress, because that's what I want. I want us all to feel healthy and amazing. So I don't care if you have to lose 2 kilos or if you have to lose 200 kilos. Everyone needs to feel beautiful, okay? You need to feel beautiful inside your heart, inside your skin, and inside your mind, and that's the point of this. Exercise, moving, it gives you all of those good things, it makes your brain work better, it makes more oxygen get into your blood so that the cells are given more nutrients, and every part of you will feel better. Your skin feels better, your thoughts are less clouded, you have more energy, and it's all just from exercise and eating right. So I want you to tag me in any videos that you put up about your journey to get healthy as well. So if you like, do it with me. First week of every month, make your where am I at with my health video, alright? And I'll watch it, don't you worry, I'll watch it. I will talk about my diet in another video, past experiences with dieting, and you guys can ask me questions before then, and I will answer them all in the video, and we can see where we're going from there. I'll tell you what I've already cut out, what I used to eat like just a week ago, and we'll see how I'm going, and this is it. Okay. Now, I want to talk about why I need to lose weight and why I make this video. Basically, how I feel now is I feel depressed, I feel ugly, I feel embarrassed of myself, I feel that I don't deserve to have proper life experiences because of the way that I look. Like, I'm quite shamed by myself. Also, physically, I'm sore all the time. I am weak. I don't get sick often, but when I do get sick, it's really bad. Suffer, I think contribution of my headaches is also from malnutrition. And I want to feel better all round. I want to get up with energy. I want to, not get exhausted just going to the grocery store to get groceries. I want to, just enjoy life and help others enjoy life too. So I need to change for several reasons. Because for one, the main thing is that we're only here once. We've got one chance at this. I know there are other religions that believe all other things, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this experience right here and now is once. I'm here, and so far my life experience has been very little because I've sheltered myself due to my weight. So I've been overweight since I was 7 years old, and since then I haven't felt that I deserved to have a good life. So I need to change. I need to change my attitude. I need to change my physical self. I need to change everything. Also, my family history with health isn't good. So both sides of my family all have heart disease, various types of cancer have been developed, and diabetes is also on both sides of my family. So I'm at high risk of all three of those, and I don't want to be encouraging anything like that, because then I have to watch my family go through seeing me that way, and that's not nice. It's not something a good person should want, and I want to be a good person. So I also want to talk a little bit about loose skin potential. I know that this is a huge thing that I have obsessed over before, which I'm not really that worried about now, and it is for other people. Now, the way I think of loose skin and how that can happen is it's a time thing. So say is a pregnant person, and she's always been trim, she's always had flat stomach. She gets pregnant and her belly stretches to, fit the baby in there. Then if she keeps exercising, keeping herself healthy throughout the pregnancy, she can get it back to, pretty good. There's like little to no loose skin, because her skin's only been stretched for a certain amount of time. So I feel that the longer your skin's been stretched, the longer it remembers to sit at that stretched size. Now, I've been overweight if I was 7, I'm 33 now, so 26 years I've been overweight for, and so I know I will have a lot of loose skin if I get down to the weight that I want to be, and I'm prepared for that. So at the moment, the loose skin is worth it, I feel, because it's not just about the size, it's about the energy, the health, all of that on top of it. If you feel like you can't handle the loose skin, there are options out there. I know in Australia, if you lose a certain amount of weight, you can go on the waiting list to have surgery to remove the excess skin for free. It's just because they want to encourage weight loss, seeming as we're the second most obese country in the world. And they want to encourage people to take care of themselves. So, there's plenty of surgeries you can get. There's different exercises you can do to help along the way, so that the skin is not as stretched. But I feel that the longer it is, the more likely you are to have loose skin. So even if you've only been overweight for a few years, 3-4 years, you have more chance of your skin tightening back up again. And also age comes into it. I'm in my, almost my mid-30s now, so I know that my cellular turnover is slower than somebody in their 20s or teens, and so I expect to have loose skin. And I would rather have loose skin than to have all that skin filled up with fat. So I will work hard to use up all of that fat. Okay, now I'm here because I want to comment on the fact that I'm more than likely going to get hurtful comments. Okay, the reason I'm putting it in talking marks is because it's only hurtful if you let it be hurtful. I'm expecting it. I've been ridiculed, I've been spat on, I've had things thrown at me, I've been pushed over, I've been hit, I've been everything you can, I've been hurt really bad physically, all because I'm overweight. So I expect online people, little heroes behind their keyboard, to say things as well, and the truth is, people tend to say mean things for a few reasons. One can be insecurities, 2 could be that they just, it's how their friends, you know, they try to show off in front of their friends and feel that that will make them look funny or, you know, engaging in any way. And another reason could be that they just quite simply find it funny to get a reaction out of somebody, or even just to say something without a reaction. And you know, the way I look at it is, if it makes you feel better, then, well, you felt better. So what difference does it make to me? Because I don't care. It just, you know, I've dealt with enough stuff that doesn't matter anymore. And if you feel better, then, you know, yay you feel better. So we'll leave that where it is. And I'm hoping that there's enough beautiful people out there that I get inundated with positive, happy comments rather than the negative, not so nice ones. The only thing I'll ask is that if you do see a negative comment and it upsets you, don't encourage it by commenting on them and being just as mean as they are, or saying something more horrible than what they've said to them, because then you're being no better than what they are, and that's not how you make the world beautiful. You don't make the world beautiful by encouraging meanness and by being the same as what upsets you. The whole point of me being on here is to inspire one person, not just me to do it, but I'm out here, I'm in the public talking about how much I weigh, all of my insecurities, the things I've overcome, the stuff I'm still dealing with, and I'm doing that publicly because I want to help at least one other person to get healthy, to get on that health wagon with me and feel amazing at the end of this. So, do it. Come on, I dare you. I double dare you, which means I'll do it with you, which was already a thing. So now we can do that thing together? Like, seriously? Oh my gosh, let's do it. Alright, don't forget, like this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment below, tell me what your weight loss goal is. So mine is to be in the 60 kilo range. So I make it to 69 kilos, woo, we're having a party and you're invited, you're super invited. So that's my ultimate goal. First goal will be to break the 100, as you know, I haven't done that. I think I've done it once in my adult life, and I would like to be under 100. So that's the first goal. Tell me what your first goal is. Is it getting down to double digits? Is it losing 5 kilos? Is it losing 5 pounds? Is it, you know, being able to do 30 minutes on the treadmill with me every morning? You know, tell me these things. Tag me in your videos. I want to see them. I want to support you, and I want you guys to support me as well. So, I'm Pinkie. Thank you for coming. I can't wait to see your progress, and I will do a reaction video to this in 5 months, because I'm hoping by then, like, the stars will be out and it will be amazing. It will be amazing. My voice doesn't know how to sing yet, but I will learn. And in 5 months we will sing this together. I don't even know what it was. I've forgotten now already. Right, seriously? Love and hugs from me, my glitter babies. I adore the stuffings out of you. Bye. Because I've worked. Let's start again. I have to turn this over. My notes. So. Oh, my butt. First thing I'm going to say is that is not dandruff, it's glitter in my hair. I'm obsessed with glitter. Anybody I know knows that I'm obsessed with glitter and cute things and happy things. I need to just stop doing that because that's what the whole video will be. Did you want a minute of me going cute? Because it's just so cute. I will do it. Like, I got no shame no more. I will do it. Now I want to talk about hurtful comments. Well, hurtful comment. It's because I'm in an annex, so the rain sounds like little bubbles popping on the roof. I'm distracted. glitter and bubble popping. It's just too good. It's just too good of a day right now.